Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial on how to make a proper ad. In today's tutorial we're going to cover some good things here, such as how to make your ad meet the advertiser server standards, how to make your ad stand out compared to others, and how to properly make an ad. And as always, we are always here to help you if you ever need us, and when you're on the server, feel free to ask us any questions you might have. Si hablas español, solo mira. So here we're going to take a look at an example of a bad ad. The reason that I say that this is a bad ad is if you notice, it doesn't really stand out to you. There's not anything that really catches your eye if you were scrolling past ads. With this ad, the only thing you really see to it, it's a very broad description, just says that it's an advertising server. It just gives you a very vague description of what the ad is about. And then, of course, just puts in the invite link. There's not very much that goes on to this ad. If it was me scrolling through a list of ads, you wouldn't really notice it because you would be looking at a lot of ads that pop out to you, and this one would kind of get covered up by those because it's not catching your eye. Now, there's plenty of ways that we can fix this here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at a good ad and see some of the things that you should do to make sure that it points out. Now here we take a look at a good ad. Now just looking at this without really going too far into it yet, you can see that it really sticks out. It catches your eye as soon as you see it, from the emojis to the spacing, and then even the fact that the logo for the server is attached to the ad. That definitely helps catch your eye and points it out a little bit more than some of the other ads that you may go past or people may see. So let's go real deep into this here and look a little closer at this and see what some of the nice things that were done on this ad are. So here you see they bolded out the name of the server, so you know right away that this is a separate ad in and of itself. So you're already paying attention to that, and it catches your eye because you do see that the color that pops out a little bit more in the text in general, just compared to just the regular Discord text. So when you look at it, that catches your eye, so you kind of want to go and look at it and see what it's all about. So here it tells you right away that it is an advertising server, just like the previous ad. However, the thing that's different is it gives you an idea of what kind of things you can advertise. Like here it says you can advertise things ranging from just your Discord server all the way up to your website. So that right there tells you that this is a large server. It gives you a good idea of what you can post in this server. And then they also go along to point out some of the more specific things that they have to offer, such as 13,000 plus counting members, cool emojis, fantastic staff, looks like they got lots of bots and lots of advertising opportunities. They also ask a rhetorical question here. This isn't really something that is necessary in an ad, but it does help. It gets the person looking at the ad thinking. Do you need somewhere to advertise your server? Come advertise to over 13,000 people in one place. When they point out that there's so many people in that place, it helps to give you a comparison. Are you going to want to join this server that has 13,000 people, or do you want to go join this smaller server that maybe only has 3,000? That's something that definitely helps to make your ad stand out, just by pointing out the numbers. Because one thing about Discord, and the advertisements in general, is just the more people you have, the better your ad looks. But not everybody is going to pay attention down here to the actual invite where it says how many members. So it helps to point things like that out in the advertisement itself. It also does help to give an idea of how large your server is so people can know what to expect and which place is going to be better. Then they clearly point out where their server invite is right here. Just says server invite, and then they do post the server invite. Make sure when you do post your server invites that they are permanent, because if they're not permanent, nobody wants an expired link, because then they can't join your server, so that's not good for you, and it's not good for the server either, because it does clog things up a little bit. So just make sure that when you do post your ads, that you do make sure that invite is permanent. Now say you do have some artwork or a logo that would look good on your ad. You can always post that along with it, and it does help to make your ad stand out a little bit, because not every ad is going to have that artwork or something like that to make it pop out. There may be emojis in a lot of ads, but it's very rare that there's ads that actually have some sort of artwork or logo, something big that makes them stand out compared to the others. Sure, the emojis do help. They help quite a lot, actually. If we go back and we look at this other ad over here, there's not really any emojis to it or anything that helps it stand out. So just the emojis help. But if you really want to help the ad stand out, I recommend adding some sort of artwork or some sort of logo to it to give it that finesse. Give it that extra little boost in making it look good, catching everybody's eye. So this covers today's tutorial on how to properly make an ad. Thank you guys for watching.